Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 48 now of the Southampton Football Manager series. We sit in first place, as always, starting off with the review of the table. Although we have played a game extra than Derby, and we do sit 3 points in front of them, the goal difference for them is so much better than ours. So our manager performance has dropped to a B+ because of that, but I've still got faith we can go up, but I'll show you what's happened off screen. So this time I haven't left it 4 games. I've left it 5 because the next 6 fixtures that will come to you will come 3 today, 3 in the next other day, if that makes sense, and then we finish the season. We would have had 6-3 in each episode. It would make sense to do all 5 of March off screen. So in March we got a 2-1 win away at Ipswich at Portman Road. We scored first with Crotone, or should I say Goldson, header, and then Crotone scored. But in the middle of that, Leighton Stewart always gets a goal against us, but I didn't really feel like we were going to bottle that game at all as we went to win. The next game was at home against Wigan. Gabriel Martinelli scoring just after half-time. I think I just subbed him on in the first half as well, because Jallo got a knock. He's okay now, but it wasn't for the time being. Williams Velasquez, a centre-back for them, scored a header against us, though, 20 minutes after, and we got the draw. But then we got a big win away at Villa Park. Connor Coulson again scoring another header. He's been popping up with goals all season, about 6 or 5 headers this season from a centre-back that's 3-star. It's amazing, all you could ask for, and we got the win. But then we lost away at Middlesbrough, who are struggling. Stephen Walker, a youth player for them, who's doing really well, scored against us. And then Jallo got a knock again in that game. Don't worry, he is still fine. I think it's only about 2 weeks and he should be ready for Derby in this episode. But then we drew against Stoke 0-0. Not the best of performances. We did everything but score. Robbie Gotts put like 5 crosses on the plate for Crotone, who missed literally all of them, hitting the post, hitting the crossbar. We just couldn't get his luck. And I am so glad I have left these fixtures till now, because I said Derby have a game in hand over us and we play them first. What a big game. And if we win this game, not only do we secure playoffs, but we secure promotion to the Premier League. It is all over this season. I could just play you for 5 games if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go and try and set records, because the records in this league for Southampton is 92 points. I had a look off screen as well, and it told me on screen like 2 minutes later, so I'm a bit of a dummy for that. But yeah, we've got to beat Derby at home as well, so we've got the advantage to not only get the leap over them to first place, but to secure promotion to the Premier League. And that's good news. Our right back, Max Milne, is actual backup right back now because of Robbie Gotts. Has got a call up for Scotland. That's nice for him. And of course, you might have just seen, oh, I've got a new contract at Southampton. Even if I don't get promoted, which I should do by now, we are staying at the St Mary's, 28k a week, decent. And this is the team I have picked for one of the most important games that we are ever going to play, apart from like Sunderland when we won the league last year, and the games that we had to play to try and save his job at Leeds, which you can tell didn't work out. But the team I have selected is Ramsdale in net, with a back four of Robbie Gotts, Goldson against his former club, Cody, and Lowe against his former club. So hopefully they're not shaking the defence, with Grujic and Vera in front of them, with Roberts, Lucas and Martinelli in the cam/wing roles, and Patrick Crotone. God, I hope he scores whilst in striker. Just going to keep it simple. Say we're going to go to a playoff spot. I haven't said anything about automatic. We just need to play his game, do his job. Yeah, he's a fine player, but we've got to beat him. They've had 2 shots, well, 3 early on, which isn't a good sign. In the first 10 minutes, 4-1 on target. Oh, God. Chong whips the ball in. O'Connell hits the post. It looks like we've just gone to sleep a bit. Chong's got the ball back, and it's been blocked. Oh, this is not a time to go to sleep. Patrick Vieira's got his team playing. They've even signed O'Leary, the goalkeeper that I said were decent. They've got Chong, Jason Knight, Sam Field, who we sold to them. Oh, Jesus, these will be hard to beat. And a corner just before half-time. Joe whips it into Bielik. And we're 1-0 down at home. Not what we wanted. They chant his name. Oh, dear. Just a ball in from Choi Jae-yoon. And Bielik, I don't know what he were doing at the line, whoever it was. He just needed to block it. Connor Cody. It's just before half-time now. We can't get a goal before half-time, can we? That is really good passing, though. And Gabriel Martinelli has it out wide. Puts the ball back into Fausto Vera. Over the top to Max Lowe. Whip one in. Come on. Oh, they're queuing up. And Steve Lucas has got us level. What were that, 2 seconds? Literally, it didn't show kickoff. But I think it was from kickoff because the timer didn't hardly change at all. We're already on level terms. Let's have a look at this. Oh, he just slid in there. I thought Crotone were going to tap it and he stole it off him. And that's half time. It is 1-1. I kind of did a fist bump then celebrating, but I'm kind of not happy. I'm going to say, let's give the fans something to cheer for. On the hour mark, they are still having a lot of shots. They're the same on target. Patrick Crotone is feeling nervous. I don't want to really take him off because he is a big striker. Steve Lucas the most tired, along with Grujic. I might take Grujic off. Drop Lucas back. Roberts in the midfield. And then Mija on the wing. He's been decent since we signed him. And we've got a corner here. Whipped in. Headed away at the front post. Lucas back to Roberts. Deep swing. And O'Leary catches it. Goldson gives it to Robbie Gotts. To Lucas. Now Roberts on the ball. Gives it to Martinelli. Goes round his man. Can he whip a ball in the box? He gives it to Vera, but it's a sloppy one. And a quick 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle. With the other guy. Crotone, front post. Oh, it's hit the post. And that was a chance. Samfield gives it to Malombi. Good player him from Millwall, I think it is. Now Bogle on the ball. Whips it into Brick. And John Brick has his 10th of the season. And we are behind. Oh, God. We just can't get a win for anything now. The last 3 weeks, we've got a defeat, a draw, and it looks like we're going to get beat here in the really vital match. Good goal, though. Throw in for Mitchell. We need to steal the ball off him. Only 3 minutes to go. Mitchell gets it back from the 1-2. Goes in the middle. Malumbi to Knight. These have only been beaten twice, don't forget. Won by us as Cho Jae-yoon gets the ball through the middle. Hits it, and we've saved it. Come on. Come on, do something in this last minute, please. Oh, vital game that we've lost there. I'm going to go aggressive, I don't care. I'm going to go to training tomorrow. Oh, that was a big game. And we've got bottom of the league, Sheffield United next. Must have swapped places with Walsall. And they're guaranteed playoffs, Derby. We're not just yet. Oh, we are actually. Even though we got beat. Notts Forest or something must have done something wrong. We are in the playoffs, but we want to be at the top of the league, which is going to be hard now with the gap of 3 points. And we've got no time to start resting players, even though these are bottom of the league. We've got Ramsdale in net, Gotts, Goldson, Cody and Lowe, with Vera and Grujic in front of him, Roberts, Lucas and Martelli in front of them, and Crotone up front. It is the same team, same bench, and hopefully different result. I mean, look at the team that they have. Luke Ayling, his old boy, on the bench as well. Piaka, Jahambach, Villabla, who's taking the free kick here as it's whipped in and it's off the bar from Rueg. They have a really good squad that should not be going down as they have pressed with their one shot off the bar. And they've got another highlight here. Although we apparently have more shots, it's only the second highlight of the first half. Norwood switches it over to Cedric. Cedric to Piaka. And we're 1-0 down to bottom of the league, Sheffield United. You couldn't write it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. It was just bound to happen. Put it out on the wing. Cedric ran onto it. Put it front post. And Piaka just volleyed it in. Highlight here as Etheridge whips the ball forward. Vera. Can we get a goal again just before half time? Grujic out to Patrick Roberts. Can he whip the ball in? Gives it to Robbie Gotts. Can Gotts put the ball in? He does. Martinelli. It's off the post. But Gotts has still got the ball, but the referee's blown. There, 2 shots. One of them being on target. The other hitting the crossbar and one being a goal. So, yeah, not good going in the defensive aspect of our game. Gotta say, show some desire. McQueen has the ball, gives it to a Rueg. They're getting every highlight of this game as Moore comes forward. Liam Moore gives it to Oliver Norwood. Tries to switch it. Fails to. Martinelli on the ball now. Gabriel Martinelli's been dispossessed. He scores sometimes, but apart from that, he's usually crap. As Crotone steals the ball off the defender, and Neil Etheridge makes the stop. Look at the team. Look how many red anxious things there is. Just got to say calm down. So we've got a throw in here. Grujic on the ball. Gives it to Fausto Vera. Gives it to Grujic again. Vera gives it to Goldson. Goldson to go all the way back to the keeper. That's not what we want when we're losing to bottom of the league. Hopefully he can pick a good ball out. He hasn't done, and he's just managed to save it. and make himself not embarrassed. In the last 4 minutes, doesn't look like anything's going to come. And like I always say, it's finally happened. I've spoken it into existence. We have bottled it against bottom of the league. I said I'm impressed. I don't know why Passionate doesn't let you say bad stuff. And we've lost. Sunderland getting beat. It's a bad time to go to Sunderland. They are in the playoffs as well. I hope we don't get in the playoffs. I couldn't do that against my old team. It looks like none of the released players from the big clubs are any good this year. They all want to come to us. Got to turn them down. Look at this. Derby, I think they've won the league now. We can't make up the ground along with the goal difference. We have to play Notts Forest at home next. So if we can get a win, that will be huge. With Brentford also chasing this spot. We just need to get a win in this next game. Take them one step at a time. So it all comes down to this. Notts Forest at the St Mary's. If we win this, the gap goes massive. We should probably be getting automatics. If we lose, it's all open. Not only for Notts Forest, but for Brentford, who are just behind them. Ramsdale in the net. Max Milne comes in at right back because Grotz is tired, and I want to give Milnes a try. He's got a Scotland call up. There's no reason why he shouldn't get his go. With Goldson, Cody and Lowe with him. Vera and Cooper in the midfield as Lucas has picked up an injury. Yeah, not great. Felgueiras hopefully can put it in for the last couple of games of this season and just prove me wrong. Maybe I'll go on to sign him if he does me well. With Roberts in cam and Martinelli on the left. And Catrone hopefully can score again up front. Goldson gives it down the line to Felgueiras as he runs through. No pressure on him and he's had the shot. Rono makes the save. Roberts whips a free kick in. Connor Cody! And I think both of the centre-backs have 5 goals each. Another header, and that is a huge goal in the, well, not even just automatic chases. The title chase is still on. Beautiful looped header over the keeper to get us in the lead. And just before the break, hopefully they can't get a goal, was a switch it out to Marlos. He gives the ball to Dale Fry. Or maybe Stephen Fry. Joe Leighton's got the ball, tries to put it in. Marlos, Cooper, they're all scrapping around. They've ended up getting the ball. Campunzano to Fry in the middle. And Dale Fry for his first goal of the season. That ain't bad. I mean, it is a wonder goal. We've been the better team. We've just got to keep it up in the second half. But we are pegged back to that. And that's half time. Oh, God. Got to try and prove a point. Dig in. Get everything from the match. 60 minutes in almost. So I'm going to make a change. Abu Jallo, who was unfairly kicked out, going on the wing. He can only play inverted winger. And I think that's the only change I'm going to make. Throw in to Roberts. Gives it back to Connor Cody, who whips it in. Jallo was there. Douglas Luiz got in the way. And now Joelinton's found himself on the counter. How have they even got Joelinton? He cost like 50 million. Put back in though. Marlos to Dale Fry. He can't do it again, can he? No, he doesn't go for the shot. Back to Joelinton, playing really well. Matty Cash. Matty Cash whips it in on Marlos. Oh dear. Marlos Moreno scores. Well, that is just not what we want. We're the better team all first half, but now it's all gone to pot. The season's gone to pot if this happens. And we are behind. Gotta code it. Gives it to Lowe. Lowe pumps it upfield to Crotone. First time. If we could just get a draw now, I'd be happy. Roberts at the front post. And he's got his 10th. Mr. Consistent. Mr. Reliable. Roberts. Being beautiful this season. Everything is done. Every touch is made is golden. As Crotone just gets to the edge of the box. He's been playing. He's a poacher, but he's got so many assists. 15 minutes on the clock now as Rono whips it forward to Richards. I've put Robbie Gotts on for a bit of pace as Goldson gives it to Cooper. Magia on the ball now, goes infield, switches it to Jadlaw. He could score. He's had 2 chances and hit the post the second time. Oh, I don't even know how this has happened. I wasn't even looking. Che Cooper as midfielder has got sent off. That's just tough. Look, we've got to play the rest of the game with 10 men. Just hold on for the draw now. Oh, and it's a free kick for him. Please, not now. Pritchard. Joelinton. Oh. Joelinton with his 33rd goal of the season. I give up. Oh, just before the full-time whistle now. Really damaged my mood going into the last 3 games, that one. As Adams gets the ball, goes round us, to back, to Fry. They're even taking the mick here at the edge of the box. Campunzano's the one to hit it. And it's 4-2. Just dampened the goal difference even more. Oh dear. We are in real danger now. I thought this game was going to be at least a draw. We've lost it 4-2 at home as well. And that's full time. Should have won the game. There's only one way to do that press conference. Well, not press conference. Meeting. And that's go aggressive. And as we finish up here, 2 points separate us from Notts Forest, who have a game in hand. So, from it looking spot on nailed for automatic at the start of the episode, we look like we are going to slip into 3rd place. There's only one way to find out what happens, and that's next episode. So, unfortunately, guys, to leave it on a cliffhanger, this is the end of the episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more of this series, along with iBar and a lot of other stuff. Stay safe from the corona, and I will see you all in a bit. Peace.